Trinity Lutheran. It's Megan, your high school youth director. I just recorded this Devo for you out on that there dock, and it was so windy that you couldn't hear me, so now I'm effectively hiding in the woods hoping that this works out better for us. But I'm at Colby Lake. I'm on the eastern side of the Twin Cities, and I love this lake because I was a canoe guide for 7 summers in the Boundary Waters, and this is a lake that feels like a Boundary Waters lake to me. There's a lot of lakes in Minneapolis that make me feel like I'm still in the city, and you know, maybe living out in Orono, you feel like you live in a small town. I live in Bloomington, so the Mall of America is there, the airport is there. I'm in the thick of it, and it's been really important to me, especially during this time of isolating. Not really a fan of isolation, guys. I love being around people. I love being around your high schoolers. I miss them dearly. It's been really important for my mental health that I get out into the woods. And so, because I am in the Twin Cities, but this lake really feels like a Boundary Waters lake to me, it just got me thinking about how you can look at something that you've looked at in the past, and if you change your perspective, if you change the way that you look at it, you can see something totally different that you've never seen before. And an example of that from my Boundary Waters days was there was this a hill, it's called Warrior Hill, that we would sometimes take our groups and climb to the top of. It was in Canada, so we could only do this with a group that had a Canadian camping permit. And a hill really doesn't do this thing justice. It was more of a cliff, borderline mountain as far as Minnesota standards go, but we would climb to the top of it, and as you were climbing to the top, when you looked out on, it was on Lac La Croix, the biggest lake that I guided on, you would see totally different things. Like, of course, while you're climbing up it, at first you just saw this massive forest, you could barely see the lake, but as you got higher and higher, the forest disappeared, and just this ocean of a lake right on the Canadian border in between Canada and Minnesota would present itself to you. And so that is a lesson that I've taken with me from the Boundary Waters, and that I try to apply to my daily life as far as if something is hard, if something is challenging, if something doesn't feel right, I try to remember to ask myself, if I looked at this differently, what would I see? What is God trying to show me? What is God trying to teach me through this experience? And so I have been doing that, or trying to do that throughout this global pandemic, throughout sheltering in place, because it has been hard and it has been sucky. And in the beginning, I did wake up every day and I was like, this sucks. And then the next day I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh, lo and behold, this still sucks. But after a while, I was just getting the same thing over and over every day. I was waking up and it was hard. I was waking up and it sucked. And so instead, I started waking up and asking, what is God trying to teach me through this? What is God showing me throughout this? And some things that God has presented are opportunities to make time for things that I wasn't making time for in the past. I have, during our time of sheltering in place, I have become a runner again. I wasn't a very good cook before Corona-19, and guys, I'm a good cook now because I'm cooking every day, and who knew? If you do something every single day, you get better and better at it. And I have started a meditation practice. I didn't do it right away. Like, at first I was sad, but as time went, I realized that I had the opportunity to make time for things that I wasn't prioritizing in the past, and those things are bringing me a lot of light, and they're bringing me a lot of joy right now. And so I'm not here to like toxic positivity this. I'm not here to say that every cloud has a silver lining, but I am here just to present the thought of, if this hasn't been that great for you either, how can we change our perspective? And is it possible for us to ask, what is God showing me through this that I haven't seen in the past? And what is God teaching me that I haven't known in the past? So I would like to read, trying to hold this in, I'd like to read from 2 Corinthians, chapter 4, verse 16 to 18. And this is from the Message. So we're not giving up. How could we? Even though on the outside it looks like things are falling apart on us, on the inside, where God is making new life, Not a day goes by without his unfolding grace. These hard times are small potatoes compared to the coming good times, the lavish celebration prepared for us. There's far more here than meets the eye. The things we see now are here today, gone tomorrow. But the things we can't see will last forever. So guys, I just want us all to take a moment to ask, what is God trying to teach me through this? What is God showing me through this? And if you feel so comfortable, share in the comments below, because I would love to hear, I would love to know. So, miss you, looking forward to seeing you soon, and know that your Trinity family is praying for you every day, and you are not alone, and that we are all connected through the love of God.